गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै कदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वन्दे गुरुपदनन्दं भक्तवृन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यं प्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दस्वरूपम् नन्दनन्दनाथ वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयम् गोपीनां समयुक्तानां वृन्दावनमनोहरम् तवैवास्मि न जीवामि तया विना कीर्तिविज्ञाय ते राधे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरवंदवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 महाराज की जय जय श्री राधे श्री भागवत महापुराण की दिवस की
First of all, may obeisance to my Guru Pada Padma, Nitya Krishna Vishnu Pad, Astottara Shastra Srimad Bhakti Vedanta, Shlavamana Goswami Maharaj, and also to Nitya Pravistam Vishnu Pad, Astottara Shastra Srimad Bhakti Vedanta, Shlanarayana Goswami Maharaj, to their lotus feet which remove all the fear, from unlimited and devout pranams to their feet. Also after that, may obeisance to Nitya Pravistam Vishnu Pad, Astottara Shastra Srimad Bhakti Vedanta, Shla Swami Maharaj, Shla Guru Govinda Goswami Maharaj, Shla Bhakti Rakshakshidhar Goswami Maharaj, Shla Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, Shla Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, all the sannyasis present here, to all the sannyasis, to all the very affectionate women, to all those eager to hear Harikatha, to the feet of everyone, I offer my Dandavat pranams. Please accept my Dandavat. Today is the third day of Srimad Bhagavata-saptaha. Third day. Shukadeva Goswami Pad told Parikshit Maharaj this Bhagavad Katha. Srila Parikshit Maharaj made many questions to Shukadeva Goswami. And Shukadeva Goswami Pada answered all of those questions. He reconciled all his points and told his him many Harikathas. For example, he told him about creation,
संसार की सृष्टि
the creation of this material world, how it took place,
और ये संसार की स्वामी
and also how this material world
लालन पालन होते हैं
is taken care and how it's maintained by Lord.
श्रवण कराया
He also described that.
साथ ही साथ
At the same time,
सारे विश्व ब्रह्मांड को कैसे भी
he also told how the universes are destroyed. Shukadeva Goswami Pad also described. Because creation, maintenance, and destruction,
भगवान की इच्छा से ही
they all take place by the desire of Bhagavan. Not only one, but there's thousands and billions universes. They are created, maintained, and destroyed by the desire of the Lord.
सब जीत मारो
By the desire of the Lord, all the jivas in the universes are maintained. And by His desire as well, all the jivas,
संसार से चले आते हैं
they go away from this material world.
सृष्टि स्थिति प्रलय साधन शक्ति सुखा
Scriptures explain. Srishti Sthiti Pralaya Salashala Bhakti Eka.
सब कुछ होते रहा
Everything happens by the desire of Bhagavan.
उनकी इच्छा बिना एक
Without His desire, not even a leaf can move. Not even a leaf. Not even one leaf can move without His desire.
इच्छा से सब कुछ होता है
Everything happens because of His desire. But the jivas in this world, they are under the illusion of Maya. So they think they are the doer of the activities, the doer. Ankara vimuratma karta hamiti manyate. The jiva, under the illusion of the false ego and the modes of material nature, think he's the doer. The jiva thinks, I am the doer. But while doing bhajan, slowly, the jiva sees finally who is the actually doer of things in this world is actually Swayam Bhagavan. I'm not the enjoyer. I'm not the executor, the doer. Everything comes by the desire of Bhagavan. Everything also goes from my life by His desire only. Shastra describes. The world doesn't move without Ram, and Ram doesn't move without Hanuman. Please sing this song.
जय जय श्री राम जय बोलो श्यामा रामचंद्र की
जय.
दुनिया चले न श्री राम के बिना राम के बिना दुनिया चले न श्री राम के बिना
God himself told Parikshit Maharaj many stories. He also described about the symptoms of the Srimad Bhagavatam Lakshan. He said, Sarga, Visarga, Stan, Poshan, Uti, Manantar, Ishankata, Nirodha Mukti, and Ashray. These 10 symptoms of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Gita is spoken with these 10 symptoms or 10 characteristics, 10 features. First of all, Sthiti, sorry. Anyway, but the time is not enough to tell all the kathas in details. We're just indicating, just showing, indicating with 2 words about Shristi means creation, right? So Brahma told his own life history to Lord Narada, to Narada Rishi. Brahma explained how he started the creation of the material world. He told, it's in the Bhagavad. So Brahma appeared from the lotus navel of Lord Narayana. And after that, he told Narada, when I came to the lotus flower, I saw that everywhere around me was only water of the destruction, water of the pralay water means water of the destruction time. So many waves and a big vast ocean of water, and I was afraid when I saw all that water. I thought, where have I come from? What is the reason I came to this world? In this context also we should think as well. We should also think, why have I come to this world? You should think about it. What is the reason that you come to this world? Why have you come here? Brahma also went through this, but we should use this for ourselves, thinking about our own. Why have you come here to this world? After our death, after we give up our bodies, where are we going to go? What we have to do in this world? We should think about it. Not only eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. This is not our aim and object of our lives. Only eat, sleep, defend, and mate. This is not the goal of our lives. Because animals, they also eat. Don't they? Tell me loudly. Yes or no? Yes. And us as human beings also, we eat as well. All of us have eaten or not? Who hasn't eaten? Raise your hand. Okay, so food will be given to you. Ahar. All of us, we eat, even the animals as well. And we eat as well, and animals as well. Nidra means sleeping. We go to sleep, animals as well. Ahara, Nidra, Bhai. Bhai means defense. Everyone has fear from the death. Even the animals are also afraid of dying. And we are human beings. We are also afraid of death. Does anyone want to die? Who does want to die? No one wants to die. No one. And in this world, we take care of our children. We have kids. So animals also, they have this progeny, right? Animals as well. Animals, they also have offspring, like dogs, cats as well. They also have offspring. Tell me yes or no. Yes. Yes, sir. We as human beings, we get married. We give birth to our children. We take care of them. We give them good education, everything. But we are not thinking, when we give up our bodies, where are we gonna go? So that's why the Shastra described Ahara Nidra Bhaya Maitunam Cha Samana Etat Pashubina Ranam Dharmo Hitesham. These 4 activities, eating, sleeping, defending, and mating, are the same to human beings and animals. Everyone does that. Animals and human beings. Eating, sleeping, defending, and there's no difference. No difference. There's only one difference between animals and human beings. Which one? Dharmo hitesham adhiko vishesho. Spirituality. Spiritual life is the only difference. Dharma. The duties of human beings is to follow dharma, the spiritual path. Scriptures describe about so many kinds of dharmas. For example, like the duties, right? For example, duties regarding your parents, your role in the society. But the topmost dharma is Bhagavat Bhajan, to worship the God, to worship the Supreme Lord. Bhagavat Dharma. Supreme duty or nature. The animals, they don't do bhajan. But us as human beings, our duty is to worship God. Bhagavat Bhajana. Bhakti means to serve. Bhajate sevate iti bhakti. Our duty is to serve God. Because through the human body, with the human body, we're able to attain the Lord with the human body. God created man after his own image. In the Bible, it's described. Gurudeva used to again and again quote this reference from the Bible. When he used to give class in the Western countries, many times he used to quote this reference of the Bible. He would say, God created man after his own image. What's the meaning of this quotation? Bhagavan, he created all the animals, all the living entities, and after he created all of them, he was thinking. God was thinking, the animals, they cannot attain to me because they are not doing bhajan. Without Hari Bhajan, spiritual practice, no one can deliver from this material world. No one. No one can cross this material existence without doing Hari Bhajan. So we have to do spiritual practice, Hari Bhajan. Will the animals do that? Spiritual practice? Let's analyze. Has any dog or cat come here today? Look behind and see if there's any dog there or cat. No. Who are here to hear Harikatha today? Only human beings, right? Without the mercy of Ram, you won't get sadhusanga. Without sadhusanga, you cannot get discrimination, proper discrimination power. So without the mercy of Ram, you cannot also hear Harikatha. The chance of hearing Harikatha won't come. If you don't have association of the sadhu, company of the pure devotee, you cannot do anything. So what I want to say is that the only duty for the human beings is to worship God, do bhajana, Hari Bhajana, Bhajana Sadhana. How many lives we spent, how many lives being animals, being birds, how many lives? But now we've gotten this human body. Why? So because in this life we must do Hari Bhajan. Bhajan and sadhana. Okay, stay with your family, in your house, with your parents, take care of your family, children, wife, husband. Yeah. But at the same time, you should do Hari Bhajan, chant holy names. In Kali Yuga, it's very easy to do Hari Bhajan, means worship God. It doesn't take too much. What is the Hari Bhajan in Kali Yuga? Tell me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Only holy names will deliver you in this Kali Yuga. Only holy names. You don't need to do anything else in this Kali Yuga, nothing else. So easy process of Kali Yuga, right? Anyway, coming back to the story, I was saying, when Brahma manifested from that lotus flower, Lord Brahma thought, why have I come in this world? Then he started thinking, and where have I come from? He was thinking. Then he decided to catch the stem of the lotus, and he started going down, 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 down. There's so much water, like, and he couldn't find the bottom of that ocean. Like he couldn't find the roots of the lotus flower. He only like going down, down in the stem. Then he again came back up, sat on the lotus flower. Then he only heard two sounds, two syllables: tapo, 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 tapo. Tapo, he heard this noise, and he understood that tapo means tapasya, austerity. I have to do austerity. So Brahma sat on that lotus flower and he started performing many austerities. Narayana appeared to him, and Lord Narayana gave him all the tattva, spoke to him about all tattva and also all siddhanta of the creation, everything Lord Narayana explained, how to do the creation and everything. Not only that, in the Brahma Samhita, it's described how Swayam Bhagavan Shri Krishna, with his flute, gave Gopal mantra to Brahmaji. Which mantra? Gopala mantra, also called Krishna mantra. So Lord Brahma accepted the mantra from Lord Narayana, and then Brahma said, "Hey Prabhu, what is my duty and responsibility?" Then Narayana told, "You still have Rajagun in your heart, mode of passion you have in your heart. There are three gunas of Maya: Sata, Raja, and Tamagun. So now in your heart, you still have Rajagun, mode of passion. So you should do the creation duties. Creation." Brahma was thinking, but how can I create? Then at that time, Bhagavan said, don't worry. I'll give all the power, all the potency in your heart for you to create. So Shastra describes that there's one kind of jewel called Surja Kantamani. It's a gem, a crystal jewel called Surja Kantamani. This kind of stone, when the sunshine falls upon this gem, she like can absorb all the power of the sun, like all the sunshine, and she starts shining so much, it looks like a sun as well. So it's called Surja Kantamani, a special kind of gem. The same way Swayam Bhagavan put all his potency in the heart of Lord Brahma, and in this way Brahma is able to perform the creation. But who is actually making is actually Swayam Bhagavan. And who is doing is, means Brahma is doing, but who is making him do is Bhagavan. Brahma is doing, but who is making him do is Bhagavan. But the jiva, sometimes they get confused. Like God gives you some position and you become arrogant. You think you're all in all. You become so arrogant, thinking, I am the doer, me. The jivas in this world are like this. If you have just a little bit some quality or some good thing about yourself, you think you are the doer, this and that. The Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, Ahankara Vimuratma Kartaham ite manyate. Those who are illusion and the illusion of Maya are thinking they're the doer. Actually, everything is done by the three modes of nature. Actually, this ahankar, arrogance, is actually disturbing, like agitating your mind. You think you're the doer, but you're not. You think you're the doer. Who is actually the doer is Swayam Bhagavan. Try to understand that. All of us, we are just like puppets in the hands of God. Do you understand? A puppet is actually attached to a rope, and as you pull the rope, the puppet will dance accordingly how you pull the strings. In English, it's called puppet. A puppet. So externally, it looks like, okay, the puppet is raising his own hand, but who is actually making the puppet raise its hand is actually someone who is behind there and is moving the ropes, the strings, and then in this way the puppet is moving. So the puppet also cannot speak on its own. Who is speaking is actually that guy who is actually sitting underneath there. He's speaking, but it looks like the puppet is speaking, but it's not. So in the same way, the jiva in this material world is just like a puppet. But sometimes we become so much arrogance, thinking I am the doer. So much ego, thinking if I won't do it, who will do this if I wouldn't do it? Now I'll tell you one story. Please hear me carefully. Once, Lord Brahma, the creator, also felt this kind of ahankar, this ego, this arrogance, thinking I am the doer. If I wasn't here, who would do all these things that I do? Who would do if I was not here? So people think generally this. Example, if I do everything in my house, in my family, for example. I work, I bring money, and then that's why this family, everyone depends on me, people think, generally. All my family depends on me. In the same way, Brahma, he was also thinking, I am the creator, he thought. And I do such hard work. Like, no one would be able to do this very hard work that I do. You know, creation is not easy. That's why Brahma, what did he do? He wrote a resignation letter to Bhagavan. A resigned letter. Resignation letter he wrote to Bhagavan, saying, I want to resign my post, okay? And I want to retire. That's it. Anyway, I don't want to do it anymore. Brahma was thinking, when Bhagavan reads my letter, God will say, Brahma, no, please, nobody can take this post. Please continue, like insist. That's why Brahma, he wrote that resignation letter and sent that letter to Bhagavan. Bhagavan accepted that letter and signed and said, okay, accepted. Then on the next day, early in the morning, when Brahma woke up, and when he opened his door, he saw that in front of his door there were so many thousands of people running. There's a big procession going on. Thousands of people were there. Brahma was so surprised, thinking, what happened? All these people, where are they going? So many people. Brahma came outside, and then he asked one person, tell me where you're going. But people didn't even have time to stop to tell him where they're going. Even 1 second to stop to tell him where they're going, no one had the time. So everyone was just running. Somehow Brahma was able to catch someone, somehow. And then he asked that person, where are you going? Thousands of people, it's like a big procession, where are you guys going? And then that person said, oh, you know what happened? The Chaturmukh Brahma, the four-headed Brahma, yesterday evening time, he wrote a resignation letter. Which letter? Resignation letter to Bhagavan. So now his post is empty. So Bhagavan has announced, whoever comes first will take that post, will be given that post. That's why we're all running, to see who comes there first. Brahma said, whoa, I have rejected that post. I wrote a resignation letter, and I thought nobody would take my post. So many people are ready to take my post. So many people. I thought nobody could take. I thought. Brahma came running, and came to Bhagavan and said, hey, Prabhu. Please return to me my resignation letter. I want to cancel it. What is the teaching behind this story? The jiva in this material world, they also under the illusion of the ahankara, of the ego. And they think they are the doer of the actions, but they're not. Give up your abhiman. Actually, who is giving potency? Bhagavan. You must have this faith. So in the same way, Brahma is saying, Oh, by the mercy of Bhagavan, all the creation takes place. Actually, I'm not the creator, Brahma explains. Shukadeva Goswami so in the third canto also he spoke beautiful. So many kathas are there, so many kathas. What can I speak in 1 or 2 hours, right? What can I speak in 1 or 2 hours? Anyway, I have to speak the main things, the main kathas, and continue. Because today the katha is very special. We have to present which katha, which is very special today. We have to speak about Vamanadev katha, Bali Baman katha. We have to speak about it today, according to the rules. In the third canto, in the third day, you have to speak about Vamanadev katha, Vamanadev and Bali Maharaj. Fourth day, you have to speak about Krishna's birthday, Janmalila. In the fifth day, we have to speak about Srimati Radhika's appearance day and also about many other pastimes of Shri Krishna in his childhood. And also about how Krishna lifted Giriraj Govardhan. We try even to speak about Rasa Leela. In the sixth day, so then we start speaking about Dvaraka Leela. In the seventh day, we'll speak about 11th and 12th Canto Katha. And we'll finish the Bhagavata-saptaha. So, I'll tell the kathas in brief. That's why in the third canto, especially there's a story of Kapila Dev and Devahuti about the glories of Sadhu Sangam. Bhagavan Kapila Dev told Devahuti, his mother, about the glories of Sadhu Sangam. He said, how the jivas are coming in the womb of his mom, of their mothers. How the jivas, after taking birth as animals, after they are able to take birth as human beings, and they are suffering so much in the womb of their mother. So much. So it's not so easy to take birth. It's a very tight place to stay in the womb of a mother. You know, in the womb it's very tight. Our head is upside down. Our legs are up in the womb. It's so terrible condition in the womb. For 6 months we are struggling so much. So in the 6th month of the pregnancy, gestation, we pray to Bhagavan. And in the 7th month, Bhagavan gave us darshan. Shastra describes that. And then, having darshan of Bhagavan, we started crying and said, hey Prabhu, please mercifully Prabhu, release me from this womb of my mom. All of us, we promised. You understand, promise, like we took an oath. We took an oath. We promised, we took a vow. Oath. Oath. All of us in the womb of the mother, all of us that were here for human beings, it's described, but we have forgotten our promise. We promised to Bhagavan, we took an oath. We told him, Prabhu, please release me from the womb of my mother. I cannot stand being here anymore. It's so much pain. I feel at every moment we faint in the womb of the mother, like again and again. Have you heard this? Tell loudly. Are you hearing, Hanji? Yes, sir. So we faint at every moment because it's so much pain in the womb when the baby is there. No? It's so much. So Prabhu, after taking birth, I will only do your bhajan. I'm not going to do anything else. Bhagavan said, okay. Wait for 2 months and 10 days. 2 months and 10 days. Just wait for 2 months and 10 days. So how much time passed? 9 months and 10 days. And the baby was suffering so much. And then God comes in the womb of the mother like a prashab vayu, special air, and brings that baby out, means labor. And then the baby comes out. It's not me who is saying, it's the Shastra who says, we have forgotten what happened when we were in the womb. But Shastra describes God comes as prashab vayu, a special air that starts the labor, and is able to take the baby out of the womb as prashab vayu, this special air. But Maya, such a thing is Maya that we forget. We forget what happened in the womb. We forgot the oath we took. The oath we took, we forgot. We have forgotten it. After taking birth from the womb of Maya, we just spent our time laughing, and with the affection of our parents, we forgot everything. We have forgotten everything. Our parents, our family, our siblings give so much affection, taking us in their laps and giving so much affection. Slowly also started growing up, and then we start studying in the college, in the school. We got so much knowledge. After getting knowledge, what do you want after getting education? What do you want after completing your education? Tell loudly. You want a job, right? So the song explains, I travel many countries to get money, earn money, and get a good job. So after completing your education, you want to get money. And then you go to many places to earn money. But after earning money, what do you want? You want a house. You want to buy a house, right? You want to make a house. But what are you going to do alone in your house? What do you want? You want a wife as well, right? Yes. Without a wife, a house is not a house without a wife. If there's no wife, what's the benefit of staying in that house? So you want a greenie, means a wife. You want a wife. Who will sweep the house after all? Who will sweep that house? For how long you gonna clean your own dishes and sweep your own house, right? So what do you want? You want a wife as well. You want a wife or not? Tell loudly. Tell loudly. Do you want a wife? Yes. You want a wife. So that's why you got married to a beautiful house. A beautiful wife. Came to your house, isn't it? After getting married, then you want what? Children. Then you spend your whole life taking care of them. Isn't it? Your whole life goes. Everything goes by taking care of him, of your children. Bhagavan also does the same kind of lila. We have come to Dvaraka this year, right? You see what happened. How many wives we have? Tell me something. How many we have? One. We have one wife. And Bhagavan Krishna has how many wives? 16,108 wives. And how many children does he have? With each wife, he has 10 sons and 1 daughter. And how many also granddaughters, grandsons? So this is possible for Bhagavan. For us, in our family, to take care of one wife, it's already too much for us. It's already too much to take care of one wife, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes. To take care of one son. All your hair will fall just to take care of one son, one child. To take care of one child. It's so hard to raise a child. But you see, Bhagavan, he had 16,108 wives. And his wives were not ordinary. Each one better than the other one. Meaning Satyabhama, Jambavati, Lakshmana,
और
Nagnajita,
कितने सब ऐसे सब जो पत्नी हैं
all of them, they were so,
एक
so
आप कुछ
high.
सामान्य नहीं
Their moods were not ordinary. They're very, very
देखो
high
शायद
elevated
भगवान
women.
इसलिए
So,
उनकी सबको जो है बंद करके रखे हैं
so Bhagavan used to
भगवान के लिए
control all of
संभव
them.
है
This is possible for
एक छोटी
Bhagavan.
सी कथा सुनाता
So I'll tell you a small story at the same time.
हूँ एक लकड़हारा था लकड़हारा समझ लो
There was a woodcutter.
एक लकड़हारा था बहुत दरिद्र था वो उसके पास एक
He was,
था एक
he was very,
कुल्हाड़ी था हैं? वो
he was
लकड़ी
very
काटते
poor.
काटते
So he,
स्कूल जो है पतली हो गई
so he used to
एक दिन
cut
नदी
so
के
much
तट पर वो लकड़ी
the wood with his
लकड़ी काट रही
axe.
था
His axe was
इतने
already
समय
like so like
अकस्मात
worn
उनके
out.
हाथ से
Anyway,
वो
one day
कुल्हाड़ी जो है
suddenly the
पानी में गिर गया
axe
बेचारा
fell in the water, like just slipped out of from his hands and then fell in the water.
इतने समय उनके रोना देख करके
And
जबकि अधिष्ठात्री
the
देवता
presiding deity of water, seeing his cry, Varuna Deva appeared. Varuna Devi said, "What happened, my brother? Why are you
बोले
crying?"
देखो मेरे जो कुल्हाड़ी में पानी में गिर
And then he said, "My wax fell in the
और
water.
उसके कुल्हाड़ी बिना मैं कैसे
Without my wax, I cannot, maintain my life. What will I do?"
उनके रोना देख करके स्वयं वरुण देव बड़े चिंता में
Seeing his
मैं
cry,
लेकर के आता हूं।
his
देखो वरुण
sorrow,
देव
Varuna Devi said, "Don't worry, I'll take
कौन है?
your axe for you. I'll bring it back for you." You're hearing? Varuna Devi is the presiding deity of the water. Are you hearing
वरुण
me?
देव
Yes.
सोने के जो है
So then Varuna Deva brought a golden
ये
axe
तुम्हारा है
and asked, "Is this yours?"
वो बोले नहीं ये
The guy
तुम्हारी
said,
नहीं।
"Oh, sir, it's not mine. Mine is not this golden axe."
फिर दोबारा लेकर गया ये चांदी का जो है सिलवार
Then he brought later on a silver axe and asked, "Is this yours?"
बोले नहीं सारी मेरा नहीं
And then he said, "Oh, this one is not mine as well."
फिर दोबारा पानी में गए और
Varuna Deva
लेकर के उनकी जो बहुत पुरानी और
came back in the water, dipped in the water, and then finally brought an iron axe, which was very worn out, very used, like old. And then the woodcutter with so much faith and said, like honestly, he said, "Yes, sir, this one is mine." Then Varuna Deva said, "Oh, you're really honest and sincere, so it's really good. Honesty is the best policy." So you can take 3 axes now. The 3 axes. Take the golden one, the silver one, and your own, the iron one. After some days, maybe after a few years, 5 or 7 years, the woodcutter was again in that same spot, cutting the firewood. And then his wife was also along with him. His wife was very lean and thin, slim. Suddenly his wife slipped, and then she started drowning in the water. And then he was, poor guy, he was crying so much. "Oh no, my wife left." Like, and he was crying because his wife is drowning in the water. And then Varuna Deva appeared, and he said, "Oh, my wife has appeared in the middle of the water." And he said, "Don't worry, I'll bring her back." Then Varuna Deva brought a beautiful, beautiful woman, just like the Miss Universe, like a Miss Universe. Do you understand what is a Miss Universe woman? It means the topmost beautiful woman of the whole world, the most beautiful woman. No need to speak much. So beautiful woman. And he asked, "Is this your wife?" Then what did he say? Yes, sir, this is the one, give me. Also speak, yeah, Haji, yes, sir, it's mine. It's mine. And Varuna Deva said, "Hey, I know, this is not your real wife. This Miss Universe is not your wife. I know who is your wife. I know who is she. Why are you not being honest today? Why dishonest?" He said, "Sir, this is not my fault. Because 10 years ago, when I lost my iron axe in the water, you gave me in the end 3 axes, right? 3. the iron one, which was mine, the golden and the silver one as well. So I was thinking, this beautiful woman, first you show the and if I tell, oh, this is not my wife. Then you show another woman. Then if I said also this is not mine, and then when you show my real wife, then in the end you're very generous. You're gonna say, oh, take 3 wives, take 3 of them. You're gonna tell me. So to take care is already one wife is so hard to take care. Even one wife. What will I do with 3 wives? This is true or not? How hard is it to take care of one wife, isn't it? Isn't it? Tell me yes or no. Yes, it's hard. It's not easy at all. You don't know where your wife is going. Your wife is going here and there. It's very hard. If 3 wives, then finished. So, Swami Bhagavan Dvaraka had how many wives? 16,108. You can count and see. Multiply and see how many kids he had. How many? Krishna Brahmavati, how many? How many?
1,77,000.
177,188 kids. 177,188 kids. Srimad Bhagavatam explains all that. Arrogance. Thinking at the door of the activities. Shukadeva Goswami Pad. In Kapil Devahoti Samvada, he said, Maharaj, hear me out. How will we suffer when we were in the womb of our mother? And when we finally came out, we forgot Bhagavan. And we're just wandering in this material world. Doing the same 4 activities: eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. Kapila Devi told his mother Devahuti. Devahuti Samad, such a beautiful katha. It's a very important story of the Bhagavatam. You should hear this Harikatha. What is the duty of a human being? To perform bhajan, bhakti. To do bhakti. This is a very important verse. Everybody should memorize this verse. Satam Prasanna Mama Virja Samvidu. Bhagavan Kapila Devi. After telling all the tattva, he started giving instructions to his mother. He said, oh mom, you should always stay with the saints. You should always stay with the saints. Always. Vina Sadhu Sangha Vivekananda. You should always stay with the saints. In this way, you will develop discrimination. What is the meaning of Sadhu Sangha? Hear Harikatha. Hear Harikatha. By the influence of Sadhu Sangha, Shraddha will appear in our hearts. First, what will happen? Shraddha. What is the meaning of Shraddha? What is the meaning of Shraddha? Krishna bhakti kaire sarva karma kritaya shraddhatu ananna payo bhajjanam bhaktin mukhi chitta vritti vishesaha. In Sanskrit, Shraddha, faith. What is the definition of faith? When your heart only wants Krishna Bhakti, you give up karma, jnana, yoga, tapasya, and you only practice bhakti, only.
इसलिए कहता है शब्दात्म अनुप्रवर्जनम भक्ति उन्मुखी चित्तवृत्ति विशेष भक्ति उन्मुखी चित्तवृत्ति होनी चाहिए
Your heart should be only desiring bhakti, only. Bhakti ummukti chitti vritti vishesha. Means your heart, your mind is only thinking, how can I attain Bhagavan?
श्रद्धा होनी चाहिए
So you must have this faith, Shraddha.
क्या विश्वास
What is this Shraddha, this faith?
मेरे जीवन
If I do bhakti, my life is successful.
मनुष्य जीवन की
If
कर्तव्य
I
है
perform bhajana, my life will be successful. Because the duty of human life is to do bhajana, nothing else.
सतान प्रसंगात मम वीर संविदो भगवान कहते हैं
Bhagavan says,
जीवन की कथा को श्रवण करो
hear my powerful Harikatha, hear my powerful Harikatha.
सबसे शक्तिशाली कथा कौन सा
What
है
is the most powerful Harikatha?
भगवान की सर्वश्रेष्ठ कथा है
Topmost Harikatha is
कि रासलीला
Raslila Katha. Raslila Katha.
जितनी भी कथा है
From all the kathas,
नमो अनंत लीलाय देवाय तुभ्यं नमो राधिका वै तदीय प्रियाय नमो अनंत लीलाय देवाय तुभ्यं नमो राधिका अनंत लीला जनी रासलीला की कहा
Ananta Lila means actually Rasalila. Our Acharyas explain in the commentary and explain Ananta Lila.
नमो अनंत
Namo
लीला
Ananta Lila, the Mother Ashtaka, last line.
अनंत
Ananta
लीला
Lila means
सर्वोत्तम लीला कहा जाता
topmost
है
pastime of Krishna, which is Ras Lila, is indicating Ras Lila.
कैसे श्रवण करें
How should we hear Ras
साधु
Lila?
के मुखार
From the mouth of the pure devotee sadhu, not here and there.
अवैष्णवो को दिगिन्नं पुतो हरिकथामृतं श्रवणन्नैव कर्तव्यं सर्वोच्छिष्टतदापय अवैष्णवं को दिगिन्नं
Never hear any kata from a non-Vaishnava.
अरविंद से श्रवण करना नहीं चाहिए
You should not hear from a non-Vaishnava.
अरे क्यों
Why?
भगवत कथा तो अमृत ही है
Bhagavad Gita is nectar.
अवैष्णवं को दिगिन्नं पुतो हरिकथामृतं श्रवणन्नैव कर्तव्यं सर्वोच्छिष्टतदापय इसके उदाहरण दे रहे
The
हैं
example is
जिस
given
प्रकार
just
दूध
like
पान करने से
if you drink the milk,
शरीर पुष्ट
your
होता
body will be
है।
nourished, isn't it?
है? किंतु देखो
But
वही
if
दूध में यदि जहर पड़ जाए
that milk has been touched by the mouth of a poisonous snake,
आपके मुंह जहर है
the snake which has poison in its mouth, that milk
जान
becomes poisonous. So if you knowingly or unknowingly you drink that milk, what will happen?
मृत्यु हो जाती है।
You'll die.
ठीक उसी प्रकार करें
The same way, even though all Bhagavad Gita is like nectar,
किंतु अवैष्णव के मुख से हरि कथा श्रवण करने
if
पर
you hear from the mouth of a non-Vaishnava, what will
नाश
happen?
हो जाएगा।
You'll be destroyed.
इसलिए कहते हैं अवैष्णवो को दिगिन्नं पुतो हरि कथा अमृतम्
It's going to be harmful for you, very harmful. That's why Kapila Dev himself, he told his mother Devaki, my topmost lila, which is my topmost pastime, so Rasa Lila, you should hear from the lotus mouth of a pure devotee, of a sadhu. That sadhu, that pure devotee who performs bhajan, he follows all the behavior of rules and regulations. You should hear from this kind of a pure devotee. Like just now, the Prabhuji told that story. So one person came to a doctor with his small child, and then the child had to get some prescription of medicine. The doctor said, come back after 4 days. After 4 days, the guy came back with his child. And then the doctor said, okay, take this medicine, but don't eat more gur. Gur from now on. Gur means molasses, like the, molasses, sugar, kind of sugar. And then, why did you tell me to come back for 4 days? Oh, because that time I was also eating molasses, gur. So I couldn't tell your son not to eat gur at that time, because I was also eating myself. What is the meaning of this story? We can only teach something to others if you yourself will also follow that thing. If you yourself, you're eating sweet or gur, means molasses, kind of sugar, then, and you're telling others not to eat, then the person will say, oh, you're also eating, how come you're telling me not to eat? So, after the doctor stopped eating, he could tell the child to stop as well. So we must hear Harikatha from a sadhu that follows all the rules and regulations of the scriptures. that sadhu who is not following all the rules and regulations, actually Shastra says that we should not hear from this kind of person who doesn't follow all the rules and regulations. This is a very important verse from Padma Purana. Deva told his mother Bhagavati, how to hear this Harikatha. This Harikatha who actually gives happiness to the ears and the heart both. The Indian one.
Srimati Radhika says, "O Krishna, your katha is so nectarian. Tava katha mridam, tapta jivanam." The jivas are suffering in this ocean of material existence. But if someone hears to the katha, all the flames of Maya will be extinguished. Who does not want to listen this? Everyone wants to listen. Only one person doesn't want to listen. Who doesn't want to listen? Nivrittatarasai. Only one kind of person doesn't want to listen. They will run away. Katha will start and simultaneously they will get up and walk off. Only one person doesn't want to listen. Because Maya is also affecting her. What did I say? Listening or not? Maya is influencing that person. Maya is like, you unqualified person, get out. Get out from here. Or commentators in the scriptures, they're mentioning the offenses in their past lives of Radhas. Because of that, the offenses are rejecting that person actually. The offenses are forcing that person to walk off. Listen carefully. Because of aparadhas, the person is going away. This verse is coming also like that. Butcher. They are very hard-hearted. Extremely hard-hearted. They are offenders because they are killing someone, right? Killing. Their heart is even hard than a rock. The butcher. That's why everyone can hear Harikatha, but this person can't. So, any person who listens to Bhagavad Katha, they will be absorbed in praying. Anyone. Those who are suffering in this ocean of material existence, if they hear Bhagavad Katha, then they forget all their worries. Listen carefully. Because Bhagavad Katha is transcendently powerful. That's why it is coming like this. Who does not want to listen to the Katha of God? The person was going to merge with Brahma. While going, came to Vrindavan. And when he came to Vrindavan, he gave up the impersonalist perspective. He gave up the desire to merge with Brahma. He gave it up. The verse is coming like this. He's saying, I was going to merge with Brahma and just receiving the touch of the dust particle of Raj, I gave up the impersonalism. And the verse is coming, right? Do you know the verse? Very nice, beautiful sloka it is. Upavadhu Videna. Very nice, beautiful sloka. The dust of Vraj. If someone touches the dust of Vraj, it's so powerful. Instantly the influence is gone. The person is saying, I was going to merge with Brahma. What a stupid desire it was. Very nice, beautiful sloka. Chaitanya Charitamrita is coming there. Even one person can remember this. Oh. Anyways, who does not want to hear the Harikatha? Who does not want to hear the Harikatha? Only one person. So the person is going to become an impersonalist. Wow. As soon as I entered the Vraj, as soon as I touched the dust of Vraj, Krishna gave me like an initiation. Which kind of initiation? He gave me initiation to pursue the path of becoming the maid servant of gopis. No need to do anything in the Vraj, just you go there and touch the dust of Vraj. And see, you will receive this initiation also. Transcendental knowledge will manifest in your heart also. Transcendental knowledge. Automatically it will come. All the sins will be destroyed instantly. Even the seed of the sins, the root cause of the sins, desires, everything. This is the power of initiation. Diksha. D means transcendental knowledge. It will come. Simultaneously, all your sins will be destroyed also. Let's take Riti. Krishna, give me this initiation. Such is the power of the dust particle of Raj. No need to do anything. No need to do anything. Just go to Vrindavan. in Vraj, and just you roll down in the dust of Vrindavan. So beautiful. Patay Tridi Patagi Upasa. Who is that person? And I was very stubborn. I was like, oh, I don't want to touch the dust of Vraj. I don't want to go to Vrindavan. I only want to merge in Brahma. This was his desire because he was impersonalist. But as soon as the dust particle touched him, instantly his mind changed. He gave up his stubbornness. And Gopavadu, he became the maid servant of the gopis. So, Harikatha is so powerful. Harikatha is so powerful also. That's why this word says Kami Sratam Prasangat Mama Virdi Samvido. We are in Dwaraka, right? Yesterday, we took darshan of Dwarkadish, the temple that was manifested by Vajranath, the great grandson of Krishna. Vajranath. It's not Vajranath, it's Vajranath. The B at the end, Vajranath. By he made this temple. But today where we went, it was Big Dwaraka. Very nice, beautiful place it was. We took darshan of Thakurji also. And we also took darshan of Mangalarati there. The Brahmins were very happy too. Everyone made many offerings. Did you give or not? Everyone was so happy. Very nice, beautiful Thakurji giving darshan. He's telling to us early in the morning, God is giving darshan to everyone. To everyone he's giving darshan. And then Thakurji takes bath, gets fresh. Good or not? The king of all kings is giving darshan here in Dwarkadish form. Where are we coming from? We are coming from Vrindavan. What do we pray to Thakurji? You have to say this to the Dwarkadish. It's enough here. Come with us. Go to Braj. Let's go to Braj. It's enough here in Dwarka. Thakurji, please come with us. Go to Braj. For so many years you have been here. This particle of Braj. Have you forgotten your parents? Have you forgotten Nanda and Yashoda? How possible can you forget him in Rath Yatra? It is coming, the story is coming. Srimati Radhika is saying, Krishna, okay, you can forget, there's no problem. But because you have no relationship with me actually. Srimati Radhika is saying this. In this material world they say, I love you, and then after a few days they say, I hate you. And then after a few days more, what they say? I leave you. And then giving up. First they beat also. And then they give up, leave you. And then after a few days, I kill you. They have the desire to kill that person. Is this love? No, it isn't. This is true or not? Tell me. I will tell you one more story. In English, they say love, right? Love, love, right? I love you. First know what love means. The L means prema is very important also. If you have prema, you keep on crying. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, if prema manifests, that person will always cry. Tears will flow from the eyes. Take darshan. Did you take darshan of Radhaji or not?
लेना चाहिए,
You must accept the mood.
मूल विचार में नहीं लेकर के क्या लेना चाहिए, सूक्ष्म विचार में प्रवेश करना चाहिए। क्या बोला, सूक्ष्म विचार
You must enter the deep confidential moods. So the shlok Gurudev was reciting and was looking for was in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 19.151. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 19.151. So, okay, you can forget to us. Srimati Radhika, as I was saying, Srimati Radhika told to Krishna, okay, you can forget to us. Very nice, beautiful, this is in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Radhika is saying, you can forget to us, but how possible you can forget to Nandi Yashoda? Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 24.133. Oh, this is the one. 24.133 Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila. So moving further, Sanatana Goswami Prabhupada in Bhagavata-saptaha scripture, he's explaining Lalit Madhav scripture, he's explaining this. He nicely explained this Harikatha. The Nava Vrindavan Katha is so beautiful. The Nava Vrindavan Katha. One is Vrindavan. Here was Nava Vrindavan. Like Vrindavan was brought here, like to construct it. So Lalit Madhav Natak it's there, and Brihad Bhagavatamrita scripture. Sanatana Goswami Prabhupada is explaining the beautiful pastime of Dvaraka and explaining the moods of Raja. Wherever you go, in the heart, what should you have? You should always have the heart. Always your heart should be absorbed in the moods of Vrindavan. This is how your heart should be actually. The place is not important. The mood is important. And mood is what is accepted by God also. So, we went to Dwarkadish and we prayed to him, Prabhu, please, you come to Vrindavan with us. Vrindavan is your house. It is your actual residence. Where beautiful Yamuna is flowing. Beautiful kunjas are there. Beautiful forest groves are there. With the cuckoo birds and the peacocks harmonize, sing together, dance together. That Vrindavan. Where gopis, how they are playing with you. That place is still there. The footprints of Radhaji is all around Vrindavan. Radha Karavchita Shri Shri Radha Ras Sudhanidhi verse 13. Very nice, beautiful moods these are. You must accept these moods. Wherever you go, you should always hold these moods in the heart. This is what I'm saying. This is my main point. Wherever you go, always glorify to Srimati Radhika, but we are here in Dwarkadish. We can say Dwar Jai, no problem. Because we are eating his rice, right? Otherwise they will say we are a cheater, like you are eating my rice and you are glorifying to someone else. So you must glorify to Dwarkadish Bhagwan ki Jai Ho. Jai Ho, Jai Ho, no problem. You come quickly. If you glorify to someone, he will become happy, then they will say, give me a benediction. Then when he asks this, when Dwarkadish says, is happy with us, then we will say, oh, come to Vrindavan. I am happy, I want to give you a benediction, Dwarkadish will say this. So I will say, oh, if you are happy, please come with me to Bhuj and then Bhuj to Vrindavan. First to Bhuj, then to Bhavnagar, then to Vrindavan. Good or not? Slowly, I will take him. He won't go in once. So first, convince him slowly. Okay, Dwarka to Bhuj, then Bhuj to Bhavnagar. When slowly we will convince him completely and take him back to straight to Vrindavan. For so long, he has been flying on Garud. Now he come to Vrindavan with us. Mood should be there. The further katha is coming like this. The couple devotees on Bharat is so beautiful. Moving further, Shukdev Goswami Pad
महाराज की भी कथा विस्तार
explained the Katha of Dhruv Maharaj also. Later we will explain this in fourth canto. The Dhruv Maharaj Katha is there also. There was a king named Uttanpad. He had two wives. How many? Two.
एक है
One was Suniti and one is Suruchi.
तात्पर्य के नाम
What is the meaning? Like the name is also Suniti means like one who is following good rules and regulations. Suruchi means who is absorbed in the material sense gratification. That's called Suruchi. This is coming like this.
एक दिन उत्थानपाद
One day Uttanpad, the king,
अपने सिंहासन पर बैठे हुए थे
he was on his throne, and
इस समय
that time
सुनीति के पुत्र उत्तम
the Suniti son Uttam was, oh no, Suniti's son was Dhruv and Suruchi's son was Uttam. So Suniti's son was Dhruv Maharaj, Chota Bacha,
के गोद में बैठने के लिए कुछ प्रयास कर
and he was trying to sit in the lap of his father.
और निकट में
And nearby Suruchi
बैठी हुई थी
was there also. And
पहले तो भूमुखी के द्वारा उनके शासन में भी करनी
first she chastised to him, "Oi, you want to sit in his lap?
छोटी बात गुरु महाराज क्या जानते
Dhruv Maharaj, what do you know? You're trying to sit."
और उन्होंने की
And
उसका हाथ पकड़ के नीचे
she forcefully grabbed the hand of the baby and put him down. And she pointed a finger and chastised, "If you want to sit on your dad's
एक काम करना पड़ेगा मेरे कर्म
lap, first you have to take birth from my womb.
और मेरे कर्म में जन्म लेने के लिए तुम्हें भगवान की आराधना करनी पड़ेगी
And you have to
इतने ताकि तुमको
worship to God."
लेकिन छोटा बालक फिर
So Dhruv, little baby,
हो गया थोड़ा
he became upset
और
naturally, and he left that place and started to cry. Damodar Suniti knocked the door again and again. How to open the door?
बहुत कष्ट से दरवाजा खोली
After a long time, he opened the door, and at the end,
सुनीति कह रही बेटा
the Suniti said, "Oh dear son, why are you crying?"
सुरुचि माँ सुरुचि ने मुझे
Mother Surichi said this to me,
उनके गर्भ में जन्म
that I have to take birth from her womb, and then only I can sit on the lap of my father. And to take birth from her womb, I have to worship Narayan. See, Suniti said,
तुम ऐसे क्यों सोच रहे हो
"Oh dear son,
पिताजी के लिए पिताजी के गोद पर क्यों बैठे हो?
why are you desiring to sit on the lap of this father? You desire to sit on the Supreme Father, Supreme God's lap. And that God's lap, if you want to sit, then you have to worship to God. This is correct. This is the responsibility of human life also. You are little. Don't do now, but when you grow up, do that, no problem. But look, Dhruv, he went to take darshan. He wanted to worship God. And he started his venture to seek God. With so much enthusiasm he was going. While walking, he crossed Vrindavan, then went to Mathura on the bank of Yamuna. In Mathura, even till there now, there's a place called Dhruv Ghat. When he arrived there, God himself, Narayan, gave inspiration in the heart of Naradaji to attain me. Dhruv is going to perform austerities, but without a guru, I don't, no one can access to me. To attain God, first, what you need? You need a guru. Without guru, no one can cross this ocean of material existence. Tulsidas is writing. Some people ask also, why need to make guru? You can do bhajan yourself. No. What is the need of guru? But teaching is coming in the Dhruv Maharaj Katha. Without Guru, no one can cross the ocean of material existence. Even if someone is as knowledgeable as Brahma and Shiva, even then not possible. So, God Narayan inspired the heart of Narad Rishi. And Narad Rishi appeared there and he said, Bro, you are little baby, why are you going to do bhajan? When you grow up, then you can do, no problem. That time Dhruv Maharaj gave a very beautiful answer. He said, okay, tell me, is it guaranteed that I will be alive till tomorrow? Will I live tomorrow? Becoming a young person is so far away. When I see a cremation ground, I see the dead bodies burning of babies, of young people, of youngest I'm seeing. And what is the guarantee that we will become old and die? Death can come anytime. Dhruv Maharaj is saying like this. Does anyone do bhajan in old age? No. I will tell you the truth. In old age you cannot do bhajan. Very nice, beautiful slope. My heart is like a swan which is wanting to drink the nectar of your lotus feet. But when old age will come, the death time of death, that time will I be able to remember your lotus feet? And at the time of death, the Bhagavata-saptaha, all these things come and they will block your vocal box. You cannot speak anything. They will choke your throat. How will I remember you with so much diseases, so many things? So everyone should do bhajan when they are young. In young age. In old age you cannot do bhajan. As your age will increase, the problems will come. So many diseases, all kinds of diseases will come in the body. You will only drink hot water. Now you are drinking, you can take bath in cold water now, right? But when you will become old, you will need only hot water. One by one, all your senses will go away also. They will stop working. Say tata bye bye to you. As your age will increase, the sight will go away. Age will fall off. Shankaracharya has also explained this. One by one, everything will be gone. Then you will say, Hathi. Hathi. So Hathi means yes, I was able to see. Yes, I was able to hear, but not anymore. All the senses will stop working one by one. The hands will tremble. Hands will start to tremble like this. If you pick up a stick, it will also move like this. Nothing will work. That's why in scriptures it is said, Komaram Achrit Prakam. You can do bhajan only in the young age, not in the old age. understand this very, very clearly. Dhruv Maharaj gave this answer. Naradashi, you are saying to do bhajan when I am young. But is it guaranteed that I will live? Some people, they are thinking they will do bhajan in old age, but it is not possible. One person became old, he was about to die, and his elder son's name was Ram, and younger son name was Kaku Baku Hatbhat, stupid name. So at the time of death, he spoke name of all the people, all the children he spoke, but he could not utter the name Ram. He could not utter the name of Ram, because even the Munis are performing austerities lifetime after lifetime, but even then they are not able to chant the name of Ram at the time of death. So Dhruv Maharaj is saying, how to do bhajan in old age? Nadrishi became very happy. Nadrishi gave mantra to him. Which mantra? This is a very powerful mantra. That time Dhruv Maharaj asked question, when will God give darshan? He said after 6 months. So Dhruva Maharaj is Dhruvatila. It is this place of austerities. There, slowly he gave up everything. First, he stopped eating anything, stopped drinking anything, and he even stopped breathing. And all the demigods were scared. And they prayed to God. In the meantime, Narada Rishi came and said to God, why did you not give darshan to my disciple yet? And then the God said, it's not my fault. When Dhruva asked, when God will give darshan, you told 6 months, so I have to follow your words. If you had said that God will give darshan now, I would have given right at that time. God Narayan went to Dhruvaji and he appeared in front of him and gave Chaturbhuj darshan. And Dhruva became very happy and he said, ask for benediction. And Dhruvaji said, I was seeking a piece of glass. I was searching for a piece of glass, meaning I was desiring to sit on my father's lap, right? This was my objective before, right? This was his goal, to sit on the lap of his father. But Prabhu, your lotus feet is even rare for the big demigods. They are not able to take darshan of your lotus feet. But mercifully, you are giving darshan to me. I don't need any benediction now. But God said, Dhruv, I want to give you a benediction. When people will say, 5-year-old child gives so much austerities and God gave him nothing. So he said, ask for benediction. Then God at the end give benediction to him. For 36,000 years, without any obstacles, you will rule the entire kingdom. And then a beautiful divine place will manifest for you, Dhruv Lok, a separate dimension just for you. Like this, Dhruv Maharaj came back and for 36,000 years he ruled. And he attained all the nice kingdom, nice citizens, and when he was about to give up his body, that time the presiding deities of death came in front of him. Said, Dhruv, look, body everyone has to give up. This is called the death. This material world is like this. Whoever takes birth here has to die. Dhruv Maharaj said, okay, just I chant my mantra. Just wait for 10 minutes. The presiding deities of death was sitting, and Dhruva started to chant mantra, and no one knows when he put a feet on the head of the presiding deity of death and jumped across to Dhruv Lok. Even till now, towards north, it's the thing, it's known that towards the north there is Dhruv Lok. Until the existence of time, everyone will remember this. So Dhruva Maharaj character is so beautiful, this story is so beautiful. Our Goswamis, they are saying that this is called which kind of bhakti? Swakam bhakti, with the desire that is bhajan. Even if someone is doing bhajan with some desires, then God fulfills all the desires of that person. And after taking darshan of God, all the desires automatically go away. If you do bhajan of God, God will fulfill all your desires, and then at the end, you will attain divine place also. So who doesn't want to do bhajan of God? Who doesn't want to listen his katha? Tell me. Very nice, beautiful. Dhruv Maharaj katha. Good or not? It's so beautiful. And here Suruchi's son Uttam, he was fighting with demons and he died. So all these many kathas are coming. Sukadeva Goswami explained to Parikshit Maharaj all these kathas. Moving further, we are explaining that in the 5th canto, Bharat Maharaj katha is also coming. Due to time constraint, I am explaining very quickly. Just I'm touching the stories quickly so we know the gist. So Bharat Maharaj katha is also coming like this. When jivas in this material world, they are coming over and over again. Why? Because of attachment. At the time of death, whatever the thought strikes in the mind of a human, simultaneously they attain the same body that is connected to those thoughts. At the time of death, whatever they are thinking during the time of death, the similar body they get when they're being connected to those thoughts. So God is saying in Gita, at the time of death, one who remembers to me and dies, they attain to my abode directly. In Gita, God is saying, who attain my abode, they will never ever come back to this ocean of material existence. So what to do? What is best? This world is not bad. Attachment is bad. When we have attachment in this world, then so be attached and stay in this world. And with Rasur story also, this verse is coming. With Rasur, he made a prayer. Mamattam shloka janesh sakham sansar chakre brahmate se karma bhi. Sakarma bhi means because of my past life karmas, okay, I can suffer in this ocean of material cycle of birth and death. But I stay with my family, no problem. But just give me mercy that I will never be attached to anyone. You understand or not? Say yes or no. Say something. Wherever you stay, you can stay in the material world. You can stay in family, just like a spider. Like the spider is making the web with its own saliva. It's making its web, right? It creates a web, and it's rotating around that web, moving across it, but it's not tied or caught in that web. And there's one special kind of insect, the silkworm. With its saliva, it's also making something, and it makes, and it closes the mouth. And then the hunter comes and puts that in the warm water. What this means? Material world is not bad, but the attachment is the root cause of all problems. And so I be detached. Live life being detached. Very nice, beautiful explanation coming. In young age, he gave up his material life and he went to do Bhagavad Bhajan. While doing Bhajan, he even attained the Bhav Dasha. Which stage? The Bhav stage of Bhav. Bharat Maharaj's story coming like this. And one day Bharat Maharaj, he was performing bhajan in the caves forest, and nearby there was a river. The Gandaki river was there, and on the bank of that same river there was a very beautiful female deer was drinking water. In the meantime, a lion roared. After hearing the roar of the lion, the female deer jumped in the river, and a baby popped out of her womb, and she left that baby deer on the banks of the river. And the female body deer, no one knows where it went. But look, the newborn baby deer was there lying in front of him. He was trembling. And after seeing this, Bharat Maharaj's heart got compassion came in his heart. Then he picked up the baby deer and took care of him, nourished him. He was doing bhajan also, but also simultaneously he was taking care of that child, baby deer. Even when Bharat Maharaj was doing archan, the baby deer sometimes even peeing, pooping around the same places. At that time Bharat Maharaj chastised him also. And he was making whining sounds like this. After seeing this Bharat Maharaj, again he embraced to him after like this. When Bharat Maharaj was doing bhajan, was chanting holy names, closing his eyes. Then sometimes the baby deer was climbing on his shoulder. With his two legs, he was trying to climb up on Bharat Maharaj. Very cute situation or not? Understanding or not? So much attachment arising. One day, what happened? A flock of deers came near to his place, and animal, right? This is the nature of the animal. So the baby deer was also an animal. So he went with the flock of animals, flock of the deers. And then Bharat Maharaj was thinking, where is the baby deer? Where is my baby deer? Bharat Maharaj was thinking, where it was dark, getting dark and dark, but the baby deer was missing. That time Bharat Maharaj climbed up on a mountain. Then he was looking far out in the forest to get a vision. He climbed up on the mountain, but the mountain, it was raining also, and everything was slippery, and he slipped down the cliff, and Bharat Maharaj slipped down the valley, and he fell down and he left his body. Because he was thinking about that baby deer while he died. So because of this, he became a deer in the next life. In Gita it is coming like this. You will know your life history also if you think in next life what do you want to become. First you decide you want to become a male or female in the next life. What do you want? If you die thinking about a man, you will become a man in your next life. And if you think about a woman when you die, you will become a woman in the next life. When Puranjan Kathai will come, Puranjan was man. And Puranjan, he was thinking about the woman, and next life he became woman. This is the law of nature. At the time of death, whatever we